shadows creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting.
Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to another video. My name is Betha and you're watching Betha Fau. So if you're looking for good oils for your hair, I think you're just in the right place, because in today's video I'm actually going to be talking about best hair oils for hair growth and how to maximize them to get better results. So just to begin, okay, this is not moving. The first question: have you subscribed yet? If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do hit the subscriber button. So why are hair oils important? Hair oils have been used for centuries to nourish the scalp, stimulate hair growth, reduce breakage, and give your hair strands a healthy shine. So if you don't oil your hair, or if you don't have an oily scalp, your hair is actually going to feel very, very dry. So some of us do experience this, some don't. So hair oils are supposed to help those who don't have an oily scalp, to actually like just improve that. So the right oils can actually improve blood circulation at the scalp, can actually strengthen hair follicles, can prevent split ends, and also add natural luster. So when we're talking about split ends, we're actually talking about your real hair. We're not talking about extensions. I don't know why I did this. So that's what we are actually going to be talking today. So the best oils for hair growth and their benefits. We have a lot of hair growth oils. Okay. A lot of hair growth oils that we can use, or we can use, or we can actually uh, experience, and we do actually buy it from different companies. So different companies do have different ingredients in their oil products. So it's going to actually vary from one company to another. It's going to vary the ingredients placed in the oil or in the product that you're buying, and it's also going to vary amount, the amount of quantity. You can get company A gives 20% of castor oil in the same product that you bought in company B, which actually gives maybe 10%. So these are some of the basic things you should actually be looking at when you are actually purchasing hair products: the contents, ingredients, and some of the percentage, and from which company is it from. Did I just say that twice? Which company is it from? So the first oil we are going to be talking about castor oil. I personally have had experience with castor oil, and castor oil is actually, I can say it's actually a little bit consistent. Like it's not so thick, but neither is it so runny. It's a little bit thick, a little bit consistent. So castor oil is actually rich in acid that actually promotes blood flow, seal in the moisture, and thicken hair strands over time. So I have experience with castor oil, and I did love it apart from the consistency, because when we talk about it's thick, the consistency is thick. It's actually going to cause build-up. So if you're someone who actually has a scalp with dandruff issues, this is not for you. So you actually need to use it at least 2 to 3 times a week. Leave it overnight, or at least for 30 minutes before washing. As you can see, you're being advised to wash after using castor oil frequently. Now, if you're someone who's avoiding washing your hair frequently, like I am, I'm actually like trying to make it last a month before I actually do a wash day. And at the moment, I have actually like tried. I'm also coming up with a method that I just like wrap the ends to avoid the the the. Is it the distance? the place the hair between the place between the hair and the lock, trapping dust, because it has been doing that for a while. So when the month comes to an end, it looks as though I'm carrying something in between on each lock. So I'm trying to prevent that. So if you are looking for something that will actually prevent you from washing your hair frequently, castor oil is not the oil. Second, we do have coconut oil, and coconut oil is so lighter than castor oil. So So coconut oil actually has the benefits of penetrating through the hair shafts than most oil. I don't know why, but I think because it's lighter, but it has that benefit. Then it reduces protein loss and also it prevents split ends and dandruff. So coconut oil is good for dandruffs. It's also good if you are experiencing a lot of split ends. So I think a good way to experience this is if you are experiencing a lot of split ends or if you do have split ends, start by first trimming. Then after you have trimmed, you can go ahead and utilize the coconut oil. So the third oil we do have rosemary essential oil. I do have experience with rosemary water. I do have experience with rosemary itself, but the oil, one thing I can say, maybe it has a good scent. The scent is so attractive. Now that's for rosemary. So clinically, it's proven to be healthy to grow your hair, and it stimulates hair follicles and improves scalp circulation. Yeah, that's true because it actually has this peppermintish. Is it peppermint? It has a mint. It's when you do apply, you kind of feel the freeze. Is it the freeze? The breeze, like you feel it's cold. You feel the cold air. That's how you feel. So that means it actually does penetrate the scalp. So you can also use that. Then next we do have argan oil. I have no experience with argan oil. If I have used argan oil, it's actually either because it has been actually placed in another product, an example a shampoo or a conditioner, but I don't have experience with that. I'm being told it has antioxidants and vitamin E. Then it actually does reduce dryness, freeze, split ends, and also it adds incredible shine to your hair. Then the next we do have peppermint essential oil. Peppermint essential oil, I haven't used it, but because of the mint at the end, I think you'll have that sensitive feeling on your scalp, and it's actually good for hair follicles. So if you do have dormant hair follicles, like the way I'm losing hair on my edges, I think peppermint oil can like bring them back to life. Like it can actually help just regrow your hair. We do have jojoba. Have I had experience with jojoba? I don't think so. Jojoba, it mimics scalp natural oils and also balances oil scalps with moisturizing dry scalp. So if you are experiencing dry scalp, jojoba is best for you. I have no experience with jojoba oil, so I'll actually give an update on that when I do. I think I do need to try the ones I haven't had experience with. And one oil that we are forgetting is the tea tree oil. I have good experience with the tea tree oil. It actually does help the scalp to actually like just be cool, although it has a very weird smell because it just smells leaves in the bushes. It is tea tree. What else do you expect? It doesn't have a nice scent. You can't apply it while you're going to bed. Keep that in mind. It's good if you're applying it while leaving the house, or you can mix it with other oils to use. So it's good for scalp. If you're having scalp issues, try tea tree oil. We also have olive oil. That's also something I've not seen on my list. Olive oil is good for scalp. It has a nice scent. It's thick, almost to um, castor oil thickness, so it's going to actually compete with castor oil, and it's also good for the scalp. So how to use your oils properly? We actually have choose your oil or oil blend. So you're actually going to choose the oil that you want. If you feel it has a lot of disadvantages but you still need to use it, do you call them disadvantages? If you feel it has a lot of negativity or it has one negativity that you actually feel you still need to use it, go ahead and blend it with another oil. That's going to be very helpful because it's actually going to change the negativity that you're feeling. So, for example, like I did say, castor oil has a thick consistency. If you feel that and you feel you still need to use it, go ahead and mix it with tea tree oil because tea tree oil is so less thick consistency. And like I said, tea tree has a bad smell. If you feel the smell is too much for you, go ahead and actually mix it with olive oil. That's what I normally do. And this is not about the smell. It's just about I need it. Just I need both of them, and I don't need to use them separately. So I see putting them together. I have a 50% ratio of olive oil and 50% ratio of tea tree oil. So there's that. So another thing you're going to do, you're going to actually pat your hair in sections. Don't apply the oils on your hair. Apply them on your scalp and gently massage the remaining on your hair. If you apply only on your hair, leave the scalp out, I don't know what you'll be doing. So apply the oils on your scalp. Then you're being also told to warm it slightly. Yeah, you can do that. There are these hot oil treatments. I haven't tried that yet. So the hot oil treatments are just like you boil slightly the oil to be lukewarm, then you go ahead and use it. So there's that. Then apply the scalp using your fingers. So after applying the oils, you're going to actually just massage using your fingers, not your nails, not your nails, using your fingers. So apply using your fingers in circular motion. So that's just like massaging. Then apply to the length of the ends of the hair, so to the shafts after you have dealt with your scalp, you're going to deal with the shaft. Then cover with a cap and let it actually like stay for some time. Then you can actually wash, or if you're having a protective style like me, you're actually going to just leave it that way. But if you're having a protective style, make sure you use minimal oil, because you're going to do it again. If you use too much, you're going to have what are they called, build-ups, and also you're going to actually like leave oils everywhere you put your head to. So there's that. So oil hacks you need to try. Hack number one, DIY growth oil. So you're going to actually try mixing a few of these to just see how they do work. And something so nice is actually doing growth hair growth challenges. Oh my god, those just do make me feel amazing. So we have mixing castor oil, coconut oil, and a few drops of rosemary. Then you just like use that for your hair. Then another tip is a hot towel wrap. So you can also like, if you're having a protective style like me, you can actually like just apply the apply the oils and then go ahead and actually cover it with a hot towel for a few minutes. So the hot towel, you're actually going to put on a shower cap before covering that, and make sure it's not so hot to kill you or burn your scalp. So I think it should actually be a towel, a warm towel wrap. Scalp massage trick. Scalp massages actually just help and improve everything, because once the blood actually like circulates well on your scalp, you're going to have benefits. Then we have add oils to your conditioners. We're talking about the leave-in conditioner and the conditioner. They are two different things. So the leave-in conditioner, you don't have to wash your hair after applying, but the conditioner, you do have to wash your hair after applying. Peppermint oil scalp mist. I haven't used that before, but I think it's just like using peppermint oil in a spray bottle. Like I said, peppermint has that effervescence effects, like it makes you feel the cold breeze. So that's nice for your scalp. You can do that every once in a while. Then braid oil sock and light oils on your hair. Apply light oils on your hair, braid it, leave it overnight, then the next day try and just style it. So leaving it overnight will actually help the braid soak it or absorb most of the hair. So like I did say, I did try a few of those, and this is what we are working with. This is what we are working with. We are actually 5 months in, ever since February, March, April, May, June. So we are on the fifth month, and I was thinking maybe I should just like let them last for 2 years. But then I do have an issue with the amount of lint that I'm actually just collecting from all over. I think I need to find a way to deal with that. So the amount of lint is making me worry. Despite that, everything is fine and everything has been working out great ever since we did this. It has actually been a simple ride, and I'm actually just enjoying how this look like. They're actually a little bit too long, almost waist length. So here is the waist over here. Then this is how it actually does look at the back. So at the back we actually have this nice pattern that we are actually working with. And so far I feel like I have actually saved a lot of time and money, because I tend to use a lot of time thinking of what I should do next. So this, the whole of this is the new growth. This is where I did attach the extension for the first time. Here where you see a little bit of a curve. Yeah, yeah. So the whole of this is the new growth. Imagine after leaving this for 2 years. I think the new growth will be almost here. Because this actually about 5 months. Let's just say 4, because we just began the 5th month. So these are 4 months. So let me not do that. So my forehead is shining. It's all out there. We can see it. And I have actually been tying this in a low ponytail, but I'm just so done doing that, because the amount of lint that I am collecting is alarming, and I don't want to collect more lint. So I'm thinking of actually like just permanently styling it up. Look at how that bun will look like. Oh my god. I haven't experienced a lot of styles with this. I think that's also one thing that I should do. I normally just put it on a low ponytail and off I go. I had a oh, here it is. I don't know if it will go down right. Let's try and see. Yeah, I just want it to hold so that I can actually have a look at how it looks like. Okay, okay, it's giving. It's giving. Okay, look at that. I haven't experienced a lot of hairstyles with this, but I think I'm going to start trying to style it out, so that by the time it feels old, then I do like start just wearing it on a high up, half down, half up, half down, because that's what I do most of the time. But there is this, and I like it. I think I should wear it like this for more. Okay. So, like I was saying, it's a wrap. If you have any question, please leave a chat in the chat box. If you think about using any of these oils and you think what should you do before using them, do your research. Try and just figure out which might work for you and which might not. And it's so simple. It's just by going and finding out the benefits, what you need from the oil, and once you do that, you will start understanding how your hair actually does work. So if you have found this helpful, please do like and leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure you do hit the subscriber button and try out the oils. Don't miss out. Don't be like, no, this one doesn't work, this one doesn't work, this one doesn't, so I'm not going to try anything. Make sure you do try out the oils, because if you do want to learn about your hair, one thing you should be willing to do is trying out different products. And this goes to different products and different companies. So keep that in mind. But like I gave you advice, if you're buying a product for the first time, do it in the minimal or smallest quantity before actually start to buying it in bulk. You don't want to buy a product, bring it to the house and end up not using. So among the products, among the oils that I did talk about, which one was your favorite? Make sure you also do mention that. And apart from that, I'll see you in my next one. So until next time, I just love the red. I do love the red. I don't know, it makes it pop, it makes it a vibe, but I do love that. So until next time, bye. Oh, peace.
This bittersweet heat is suffocating.